Hey, we need to see Charles Moore. Charles Moore Sr. Need to see you back. See Jake in staging. Charles Moore Sr. See Jake back in staging. Again, Charles Moore Sr. Need to see Jake back in registration, please. All right, guys. Looks like Nellie B's getting them locked and loaded up there. Man, what a heck of a costume contest, y'all. That was pretty awesome. And again, thanks everybody for signing up and participating this morning, making it a good time for all involved. And again, before the main events, we've got one award to give out before the mains today, and then we're going to have everybody down here in the infield for our 2025 Halloween candy toss. We're going to toss a big old bag of candy from the tower up here. So before the mains, we'll welcome all the kiddos down. One rule only. It's 12 and under only. So only 12 and under will be allowed to come down when we throw some candy up from the tower. Hi, Piper. Look at Piper's costume. Unfortunately not. Hey, we're looking for Owen Saucy Brossy. Saucy Brossy Jr., you'll be in Moto 2. We're looking for you, buddy. Yeah, we ended up having a pretty beautiful day here at the Rock. For our extra spooky Halloween race, it gets real spooky out here. People come back from the graveyard like Troy Schley. Man, he's right out of the graveyard back into the gate today. Zach Bungie is racing today? Wow, all right. The ghost of 90s BMXers. All right. All right, looks like Moto 1, 6 and under local open is ready to rock up there. Big thumbs up from Nellie B, and we are ready to go. Nellie B. Well, yeah, gate is down. Moto 1, we are rolling out there. 6 and under local open. At Cash Money, Tingham, Bryson Smith. And the Miracle Girl, Mira Rogers, headed downtown into Bermzilla. Oh, look at this. Right out of the gate, we got Spider Woman out there in the top spot. Yeah, Mira Rogers. Getting it done on the H-bike. Around the tower turn we go and headed down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, swinging webs the whole way. Headed down that 3 straight into the final turn. Spider Woman. Mira Rogers. Coming back this way to the tower, total points action here in Moto 1. That's the Miracle Girl. She's going to bring it on in for the low point. Yeah, it's going to be Cash Money Tingham on the 2. Bryson Smith, 626 on the 3 out of Moto 1. We are rolling out there. Moto 2, 7-8 local open. Macias, Bross, St. Vincent, Hinderleiter, Donald, Whitlow, and Rogers. Coming on that back straightaway, it's got to be my man, Little Wade, on the B bike, taking 2 more with him. Little Wade's in there. We got Bad Barbie coming on through in the Gold Cup 3. The Wrath, Layla Rogers. Moto 3 out there, 9-10 local open. Walgren, Denson, Teague, and Williams. Yeah, it's got to be the 25 bike, Levi Teague. Leading the crew down that 3rd straightaway, and we got Pennywise back there in the 4, chasing them all down. 25 bike, Levi Teague coming on through. He's going to take that one and only. Out of moto number 3. Look at Pennywise back there in the 4 spot. Pennywise just chasing them down. Spooky stuff out there, y'all. 11-12 local open. Look at the wind drag. Oh, man. Wind drag from Rocket Ray racing with a shield on. What a lunatic out there. Chow, Michelson, Stewart, and Gotch. Oh, no. Scooby-Doo, you lost your tail in turn 2 out there. Scooby-Doo lost a tail. We got extra track officials on the track today, keeping an eye out for tails falling off and whatnot. You know how it goes. Our pets' heads are falling off. Yeah, keeping an eye on some Some costumes out there on the track. Extra officials out there today, y'all. 13-14, Moto 5. On the track right now, Gray, Wettendorf, Parham, Nayland, Swain, Ramirez. Yeah, it's going to be Wettendorf charging on through in the Nag 14, taking one more with him. The little man Ramirez, 295 bike on a Moto 5. Moto 6 out there, 15-16 local open. Total points action. Yeah, that's got to be Takanaga out front right now. I think is that a Capri Sun out there in the 2 spot? Oh, here we go. Zachary Moore on the inside. Ooh, Moore's going to take it on the inside. Here we go. Coming on that back straightaway. Yeah, Takanaga's in there with a low point. Oh, Moore gets a little sideways. The Capri Sun is going to pass him and take the 2. That's Suter and Zachary Moore. No, that's a Capri Sun. It's a new flavor of Capri Sun, a cinnamon twist. Yeah. 9-10 girls cruiser out there, Moto 7. Got Michelson, Henderson, Sunshine, and Rainbows in and out of that final turn. That's got to be the Gold Cup 1 out front right now. Hey, shout out to Madtown. Madtown's got the track being built right now. Saw the posts on Facebook. So that's good stuff. Madtown will be back up and running in no time. Oh, yeah, they said they got a GoFundMe out there. Check out their page, guys. The Walgreens, Madtown locals showing up at the Rock today to do some Halloween racing. 31-35 women's cruiser, Moto 8 would be Russell Pearson in Melton. Well, Steezy slinging webs on the top spot on the 13 bike. She'll take that one and only out of Moto number 8. Moto 9 out there, 10 cruiser, James Hertel and Hoover. Man, if you guys haven't seen the Hunter Tarn James's new build, the new Supercross build, I knew they threw it up on the Kegels page. We shared it on our page. Wow, that guy's got a pretty sweet ride. So be sure to check him out on that. He'll be racing it in 20-inch here coming up. Hertel charging on through for the low point. Oh, the 59 got a couple more pedals in there. Sage Hoover and the Hunter Tarn James. 1, 2, 3 at a Moto number 9. Yeah, Moto 10 out there. Man, we got 56 motos today. Wow. 12 cruiser, Henderson, Michelson, and the Viper. Coming on through the 17 bike, Phoenix Henderson going to bring it on through. Look at this battle for 2 and 3 with Scooby-Doo. Oh, Scooby-Doo is going to get the 3 out there. That's Drexel Michelson, the Parker. What is going on? The Viper, Parker Williams. Get a 2 out there. Good battle to the stripe with Scooby-Doo. 11 out there, 16 cruiser, Hollywood and the Hendersons. Yeah, one bike, the Monster is going to get the low point out there. The Storm will take a 2, and the Hollywood will take a 3 out of Moto 11. Moto 12, 17, 20 cruiser, Ferguson, Andrews, and Roach. Yeah. It's going to be Ferguson coming on through with a low point. Oh, the Mini Mangler charging hard here to the stripe with Roach. Oh, Andrews going to get the 2, and Roach with the 3. Oh, yeah, 51-55 cruiser out there, Moto 13, Riley. Do we have Brandon Caro on the BMX track right now, y'all? Wow, we got Troy Schley leading the pack right now. And Brandon Caro looks like a baby deer out there right now. But that's all right. 37 bike, Schley in there is going to take that one and only. Rockford, you got a little noise for Brandon Caro out there on the track right now? Wow. He still got it. Yeah, Melton coming on through on the 8 bike. Looks like Wright's going to take a 2, and Pulaski will take a 3 out of Moto 14. Moto 15 out there, 5 and under novice. Whitlow, Crocker, Vians, Mack, Grash, and Jet Jones. Oh, look out, left the door open in Bermzilla. Yeah, it's got to be the 282. Carson Crocker out front right now, coming on that 2 straightaway. 482 bike's going to get him right back in the turn, second turn. That's Peaches Mack. Mack up front right now as we head down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, moving on into that final turn. Peaches Mack and Carson Crocker. 1 and 2. Got company coming here in the 3 spot as we head down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, coming on back to the stripe. New rider on the 3 spot, trying to take away the 2. 482 bikes in there. Peaches Mac, followed by the 282s, getting it done out there. Carson Crocker. Wow, little drag race to the stripe. Good stuff. Oh, gates down. 500 novice showing up with 12 riders today. Second rack on the track right now. Shornack, Taylor, Ralston, St. Vincent, Anderson, and Braden Lance headed downtown into Bermzilla. Let's see who's got that whole shot going on. I see Sunshine in there in the mix in the 55 bike. Coming down that 2 straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be the 545. Kaylin Shornack out front right now. Sunshine out there in the 2 spot with a 55. And we are looking at top two riders moving on to that main event. Got Moto 16 coming on that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Oh, yeah, look at this. Kaylin Shornack, 545 bike out front right now. And Sunshine has got him in her sight. She's trying to chase him down here. Across the line we go and back to the stripe. Yeah, Shornack and St. Vincent moving on. Guys, 5 and under novice, going to be 8 wide. 8 wide come main event time and 5 and under novice. Wow, look out. We're going to be 8 wide and 6 novice here. Green, Campton, Scaduto, Smith, and Foster. Heading down that 3 straightaway, the 626 bike. That's got to be Bryce and Smith out front right now. Oh, man, Smith is gone. Battle's going to be for that 2 spot, second qualifying spot. Here comes Arlo Wild charging hard. Let's see if he can make it happen here. Across the line we go. And to the stripe, the little drag race. The 514, Drew Campton's going to get that second qualifying spot out of Moto 17. Moto 18, 6 novice, Weagle, Strissel, St. Clair, and Hillier. It's got to be the 187 bike, Lyndon Strissel, another brand new Rockford BMX rider from the Beginners League program. Yeah, Strissel out there. Hey, Troy. You still got it, man. You took Carol to town, man. Saying. Yeah, 187 bike, Lyndon Strissel. Troy got that done on the dirt jumper, too, man. Strissel's in there on the 187 bike. Oh, another 2 brand new riders out there. I think that's the 198. Joshua, little man, Ramirez Hillier. Taking that second qualifying spot. Out of Moto 18, Moto 19 on the track right now, 7 novice. Should have Russell, Ron, Gary, King, Salinger, Danhoff, Lance, and Wojciech. Man, the novice classes are stacked up today. I tell you what, coming back this way, looking at top two riders. Moving on to that main event, we got John Salinger in the 551 and the 49 bike. Kellyanna King taking that second qualifying spot on the Moto 19. Moto 28 novice out there, Masya, Shornack, Rabanak, Helser, and the Love It. Heading down that 3 straightaway again, top two moving on. No, yeah. Hey, we need Malaya Kiltz. Malaya Kiltz, we need you in staging. Malaya Kiltz. Coming on back this way, the 269 and the 335, 264. And that is Shornack and Helser moving on out of Moto 20. Man. Novice classers come main event time. It's going to be some action out here, y'all. Look at this crowd. Unbelievable. 50, how many motos we got here? 56 motos showing up for the Halloween costume contest, guys. This is my personal favorite race of the entire season. Love it out here. Thanks for everybody for coming out and being part of this and make it fun for the kids. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, Nelson Malaya is a new rider. We got her. Oh, yeah, 9 novice, 8 wide up there in the gate. And you guys have a hockey-playing zombie up there in the gate, so, oh, man, look out. Should have Tubbs, Williams, Pros, Kiltz, Mitten, Outson, Raxter, and Bam Bam Roby. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. And we are 2 wide on the Rockford drop. That's got to be my man Renly Tubbs. Yeah, he's heading downtown into Bermzilla. Tubbs out front right now, the 262 bike. He's got the whole shot going on. In and out of Bermzilla and down that 2 straightaway we go. Top 3. Looking at the top 3 for that main event. That's got to be Abel Raxter out there, a.k.a. Bubs on the 2 spot. We got Bam Bam sitting on the podium 3. On the bubble on the 3 spot. Coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. That's got to be Tubbs leading the boys into turn 3. Oh, and girls. Coming down into that final turn. Yeah, buddy. The 262 bike. Renly Tubbs checking out. Looking for that double-double with Dad today. Todd? Yeah? I think so. All bunched up here for those other 2 qualifying spots. Here we go. The 43 and the 526. Yeah, Roby. And Raxter moving on with Tubbs out of Moto 21. 22 out there. 10 novice Scotch, Hirshiguchi, O'Leary, and Macias. Around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. That's got to be, is that Isaac Hirshiguchi, the 541 bike? Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway. In and out of that final turn we go. Midwest Militia colors on the top spot. So we bring it on home. And we're looking at just 1 rider qualifying out here first go around. And my man, the 541, Isaac Hirshiguchi. Taking that one and only out of Moto 22. 23 out there, 12 novice, Wick, Allison, Outson, Hinderlader, Newton, Gotch, and Spate. Oh, that's got to be Levi Gotch, a brand new rider on the top spot, y'all. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Eric, what did we lose out there? Lost some earmuffs. Oh, look at this guy, 37 bike of Levi Gotch leading the charge. He's going to bring it on back for the 1 of 3. We got the 12 bike in there, Hinderlider, and the 549 bike. That's got to be Bentley Spate moving on. Nice job, Levi Gotch. Wow. 13 novice out there, Hayward, Patrick, and Hill. Alicia Hill, get her checked out in that first turn. Hey, everybody down the first turn, I need a little noise for Alicia Hill. She's had a rough week this last week. Had the bike stolen out of the car in the driveway, but got it returned. So, good stuff. Somebody got it back. And that's the bike she's riding right now. We got a little more love for Alicia Hill out there. Let her hear it. Let her hear it. Alicia, we got to get an Apple AirTag for that bike. Throw it in the seat post. All right, 26:35 novice. Ooh, gates down, 26. Into that first turn. Oh, all bunched up in Bermzilla. Here we go. Coming down that 2 straightaway. It's got to be the 792. That's got to be Dion Embry. Whoa, Lovett Chapel getting a little squirrely out there in the 2 spot. But he's looking at that second qualifying spot as we head down the 3rd straightaway. He's all over the place. He's all over the place. He's out front right now. Oh, Lovett Chapel. Look at this guy. Man, Lovett Chapel, he's going to power on through for the 1 of 3. He's in there with Embry and the 735 of Hayward. Wow. Where's Lovett Chapel's parents at? Where are they at? Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all. That guy's got BMX written all over him. Man, I called it. I've been around for a couple moons now. Yeah, 3640 novice, 26 out there, Olszewski, Bross, Tuggle, and Whidbey. Yeah, that's got to be Saucy, Brossy, Senior. Yeah, buddy. Powering on through. He's going to take that one and only out of 26. Look at this costume. Look at Whidbey's costume. Look at that. With the bike to match. Oh, man. 6-inner out there, Moto 27, Tinjum, Newton, and Embry. Yeah, it's got to be Cash Money out there, 531 bike. Cash Money, Tinjum, he's leading that charge on the 3 straightaway. That's Leo Embry in the 552 out there with a 2. We got Oliver Nitro Newton out there in the 3 as we head in and out of that final turn and down the back straightaway. Yeah, Cash Money, Tinjum. He's going to bring it on back this way for the low point. Oh, look at this battle. Look at Nitro. Nitro Newton. Oh, he's coming on through with a 2. Let's see if he can make it happen by the stripe. Nitro Newton taking the 2. Leo Embry's going to get a 3. Nice job. Nitro, never say never back there. 7-inner, 28, Nusser, Bross, Blakely, Mack, and Nayland. Yeah. Oh, the return of Madison Blakely. All right. 67 bike in there with a 156. The dude, Maddie's still got it. Jake, Maddie still got it, man. She still got it. That's our last year's Rockford BMX Track champ. Didn't race too much this season, but she showed up for that. Nobody misses the Halloween costume contest, man. I'm telling you right now. 7 in her out there, 29. Newton, Wynn, Whitlow, Patrick the third, Dempsey, all bunched up in the front. Look at the track champ, just turned intermediate. Charging on through. He's going to take that low. Oh, here we go. Conrad scooting Newton taking the top spot. Little G. And who got the second one? Dempsey, 115. Man, we got a new nickname for Conrad Newton. It's Little G. Little G up there. Yeah, buddy. 8 inner, 30 coming back this way. Looking at 2, Campton, Schirkenbach, St. Vincent, Lance, and Lakota. The 10 bikes in there. Racing Grayson. Followed by the 80 bike in there with the Kegel's Bike Shop colors. Tucker St. Vincent taking that second qualifying spot. On a Moto 30. Moto 31, 9 inner out there. Gustafson, Fahey, Simmons, and Tasbeer. Super Cooper's in the house. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway. Across the line we go, and to the stripe, the 195 bike. Oh, the 23-33. Meow Meow, get it? Meow Meow Simmons charging on through, doing it for America today. Yeah, Meow Meow taking that one and only out of 31. 32, 10 inner, Cadilla, Zimmerman, Williams, Hood, and Henderson. Coming on that back straightaway, the Z-Man. He's got one more win left to go today. The Z-Man's in there with the 197 bike. Peyton Cadilla, I shouldn't have said that out loud. I don't want to jinx anything for him. But the Z-Man, he's sitting on 19 wins, y'all. 19 wins for the Z-Man. 11 inner. I sounded like Tigger. I didn't even mean to. Wojciech, Chow, Wick, Anderson, and Mack. That's got to be the wild man. 65 bike, he's in there. Followed by the Gold Cup 1. Sweet P. Mack. Moving on to Moto 33. 12 and out there, 34. Geiger, Tingham, Swain, Cadilla. Yeah, it's got to be that Sassy Pants Swain lead the charge. 34 bike. Look at Sassy Pants out there. Showing up like she knows what she's doing. Midwest Militia colors out front right now. Cadilla out there in the 2 spot. Geiger, Tingham in the 3 as we bring it on back to the stripe. That's how it's going to go. Swain, Cadilla, Tingham, Geiger, Tingham. 1, 2, 3 out of 34. 35 out there, 14 inner. Nelson, Geiger, Swain, Parham, and Zimmerman. Oh, man, Showtime. They threw Showtime in his first intermediate race with 4 girls. Poor guy. That's got to be Parham out front right now. 7 bike, bringing it on back this way. Parham's in there with a 1 and 2, followed by... Ooh, is that Zimmerman? 152, Camden Zimmerman. Well, Cam was out there with him. Out of Moto 35. 36 out there, 16 inner. Pearson, Tebessing, Russell, and Zachary Tebessing. Yeah, coming out of that final turn. State 2, Colin Russell taking that 1 and only out of 36. 37 out there, 17, 20 intermediate. Roby, Ross, Collins, Fennessy, and Flood heading down that 3 straightaway. Well, look at this. Everybody's coming out of the graveyard today. We got Alex Ross out there. Yeah, all right. Look at this guy. 326 coming on through with the 60 of Flood, Aiden Collins. Alex Ross is in the house, y'all. What's up, Alex? Man, we got Jen and Kevro in the house. Where are they at? They in here? Hey, what's up, guys? Kevin, you're late. You're getting the gate, man. You're late up there. Man, 26-35 enter, 38 Harold Tubbs, Vians, and Lance got the 485 bike of Todd Tubbs. Kevin, you're racing Wednesday night. I'll pay for it. You're racing Wednesday night. And this guy, too. Liam, you racing Wednesday night? You get out here. I miss it. That was the all-time #1 Halloween costume contest ever. Dr. Filliam even shaved his head. Full commitment to the costume. It was awesome. Yeah, buddy. 41-45 enter, 39 coming on back this way. 82 bike of Jeff Schultz showing up with a speed today. He'll take that one and only out of 39. And wow, hey, can you help me with this? My eyes aren't as good as they used to be on my readers on. Is that Zachary Bungie on the moto sheets? Zach Bungie racing today. Wow. Man. Man, Zach Bungie raced today. That's been a minute. Yeah, Moto 40 came on through 51-55 inner. Bertram Jr., Probelski, and Barnes 1, 2, 3 on a Moto 40. We got 41 out there, 56 and over inner. Takanaga, Melton, Pulaski, and Wright. And it's got to be Stephen Wright out there. Hunter Bike leading the charge. That's what we're looking at. Top one rider, taking one only to the main event here. And Stephen Wright is getting it done out there. Out of Moto 41. Stephen Wright coming on through. He'll take that one and only. Moto 41, moving on into expert territory here. 8 girls X. Rogers, Henderson, Donnell, Cupcake, and the Wrath. Yeah, headed downtown into Bermzilla. It's got to be one-way colors out there. That's the one bike, Sunflower Henderson. Yeah, Bad Barbie out there trying to reel her into the 2 spot. Henderson, Donnell, 1-2 down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, I think that's Cupcake Henderson out there in the 3 spot trying to make something happen here. Out of turn 3 we go. Headed down that back straightaway. One-way colors up front right now. Yeah, again, we're looking at 2 Bad Barbies in there with the one bike. That's Sunflower Henderson moving on. Out of Moto 42. 43 out there, 9 girls expert. Michelson, Sunshine, and Rainbows. Yeah, buddy. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Again, shout out to... Always cool when you see a new BMX track in the works. And Madtown, they got the dirt moving out there. So they've got a GoFundMe up, guys. Check it out. Madtown, new track coming next summer. Check out their GoFundMe. Gold Cup 1 coming on through. That's got to be Sunshine. 19 bike of Michelson. And we're going to do a smile check for Rainbow. Smile check at the line. You know it. You know she's smiling out there on the 2 bike. Rainbows, she's going to take the 2 or the 3 out there in Moto 43. 44, 1720 women's expert coming on back this way. That's got to be Mason Meekum on the 4 bike. Wow, we got Audra Meekum on the 2. Good to have her in the house. And Speed Queen Scaduto taking a 3 out there on a Moto 44. 9 expert, 45. Got James Hinderlader, Teague Denson, and the Cheetah Mogensen. Shout out to Grayson Mogensen. The Cheetah's in the house from Waukesha, Wisconsin. Always good to have him in the house racing the rock. 25's in there with a Cheetah. Cheetah get it done? That guy's fast, man. You got a nickname like the Cheetah. You know he's fast. Yeah, Mogensen moving on with T. You got a Moto 45. 46 out there. 10 expert, Schirkenbach, Hertel, Farr, Hoover, and Blakely. Yeah, speaking of Madtown, there's a Madtown colors out front right now. Sage Hoover, 34 bike. All the way down to the Rock from Madison, Wisconsin. He's in there with a 1-2, followed by former Rockford BMX Track champ, the Rocket Mason Blakely. Yeah, nice job. 12 expert. Oh, too much wind drag for Captain America. He left the shield back in staging today. Too much wind drag. William Stewart, manual. It's got to be Rocket Ray up front right now. Guys, how about Rocket Ray and Meow Meow Simmons singing the national anthem today? They did a great job. That was awesome. Rocket Ray coming on through with a low point. 64 bike. Emmanuel's going to get the 2 out there, and the Viper will take a 3 out of 47. 48 out there. 13 expert. Lane Gray, Nayland, Mulbach, and Manuel. I think this is LC on the 30 up front right now. Is so fast. His number plate is just shredding. It's LC up front, y'all. Coming on back this way. LC, he's in there with a 44 bike. Out of Moto 48. What's up, Hawk? 14 expert out there, 49. Beard, Ramirez, Joker, Larson, Bungie, Wettendorf. Down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. I got Wettendorf out front right now. He's on the gas in the go fast Nag 14 style. He'll bring it on back with one more rider. The 6 bike of Beard out of 49. 50 out there, 15 expert. Takanaga, Niesman, Lakota, Dahl, Henderson, Moore, Farr, and Suter. Hell yeah, all bunched up in Bermzilla. Here we go. 24 bike out front right now. It's got to be Gavin Farr. Farr leading the charge on that 3rd straightaway. We're looking at top 3 riders heading on to that main event. Oh, man, Lakota popped the clutch down there in that 1st straightaway. Yeah, we got far in there. The Gold Cup 3 and the 13 all moving on. Takanaga and Kavi Henderson. Y'all enjoy that third straight while it's here, man, because come here in the next couple weeks, it's a changing, taking away that whole third straight away and working on some other areas out here. So enjoy that third straight while it's here, y'all. It's about to go bye-bye forever. 16 Expert, 51, Dahl, Schroba, Adams, and Henderson coming on down that back straightaway. That's got to be the 102 bike of Henderson taking that one and only. We got Eli Adams in the house. Yeah, buddy. It's 38. It's 38, Eli. 38. Somebody get him a plate. 1720 Expert, 52 Swinbank, Arrington Beard. Heading down that third straightaway into the final turn. I got Twisted Colors up front right now, the 4 bike. Jaden Beard, he's got company coming on that 2 spot. Swinbank trying to reel him in. Beard's in there with a low point. Oh, Swinbank going to hold on to the 2. And Arrington with a 3 out of Moto 52. 53 out there, 41-45 Expert, Foster, Scaduto, and Street. Oh, yeah, Mac Daddy Matty's in the house today. Mac Daddy Matty out there in the 2 spot. Got the Scud Missile. These guys they look like fireflies out there. Line to line. Scaduto going for that 2, but Mac Daddy Matty's going to make it happen out there. Out of Moto 53, 54 out there. 51-55 Expert, Melton, Riley, and Rundle. It's got to be Melton out front right now, heading down that 3 straightaway. Melton getting it done on the top spot. Look at Mark out there. Mark is just so steezy out there. Mark hasn't lost any style. No way. Since day 1. Rundle taking a 2. Riley will get a 3. Out of Moto 54, that brings us to our balance bike riders. We got Striders, lots of Striders in the house, man. We got the 4-year-olds. No, that's not right. Got Max Wynn, Ivy Jones, Jet Jones, Ezra Weagle, Bailey Moore, and Hudson Grash with Sawyer St. Clair. AAA pros in the house. We'll give them some tunes. They need the Monster Mash. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. Balance bike riders on the track right now. Again, we got Sawyer St. Clair, Hudson Grash, Bailey Moore, Ezra Weagle, Jet Jones, Max Wynn, and Ivy Jones. Yeah, headed down that first straightaway. The glare from Tasbeer's gold chains is just, man, it's blinding down there in the first straightaway. Hey, how you doing? That's awesome. Oh, that's great. Man, shout out everybody for dressing up today. Made it super, super difficult for our judges. But awesome job, everybody. Good job dressing up. Made that really fun for everybody, including myself. And again, guys, before the main events, we've got our Halloween candy toss coming up down here at the tower, 12 and under only. Sorry, Foster. Foster, you cannot participate in the candy toss. 12 and under only, y'all. Wildman will be down there. Yeah, that's a good call. Wildman's going to be down there like a linebacker, man. He's going to be down there. He's going to be dropping shoulders down there. Keep an eye on the Wildman. Yeah, 55 and 56 combined up here. The 471 coming on through. That's Ezra Weagle. Look at the zombie back here in the 646 bike. Max Wynn. Get some zombie face paint going on. Yeah, nice job, Max. The 442 bike. Sawyer St. Clair. Nice job, Sawyer. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, nice job, buddy. Little bitty cranks. Nice job. The 579, Bailey Moore coming on through. That's going to do it. Nice job, all of our Strider riders. Everybody did a great job. And Striders, you guys have some special awards coming today, too, come main event time. So some special Halloween awards coming for the Strider riders. So, yeah, stick around for that. Yeah, thanks, Ivan. Yeah, it's a 452 coming on through. Ivy Jones, nice job, Ivy. Nelson, it's the first race out there for Ivy. Hey, Rockford BMX, we got a first timer out here in the Strider class. Ivy Jones makes some noise. Nice job, Ivy. Yeah, good stuff. Good job. Guys, second go-rounds. Second go-rounds. I would start heading on back to staging. We'll get started with second go-rounds here in just a minute. Guys, second go-round's coming up here pretty quick. So second go-rounds, I would start heading on back to staging. Second go-rounds, heading on back to staging. All right, guys, looking for you. Second go-rounds. Nellie B's getting staged up right now. Guys, head on down to that red roof building. Just 2 races to go. Anyways, like I was saying, red roof building, guys, there's 2 races to go. Troy's got some T-shirts and some hats left. So get down there and pick something up while they're down there to pick up. Hooded sweatshirts, full sizes in stock. A bunch of designs down there. There's some Halloween designs down there, so stop down and see Troy. Grab you some Rockford BMX merchandise while you still can. All right, looks like second go-rounds. We got them staged up. Guys, remember, at the conclusion of second go-rounds, we've got our candy toss going down in the infield here, 12 and under only. All right, Nelly B's got them locked and loaded. Second go-rounds, Moto 1, 6 and under local open. Here we go. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. Second go-rounds are rolling. Hey, now's a good time to let Troy, anybody that was our Rockford BMX MVP of the week, let Troy know down there if you need some extra T-shirts made before wintertime, before we're done here for the season. And Troy will be sure to get those ready for you Wednesday night. Yeah, Moto 1 coming around that two-turn. That's got to be Rogers out there in the H-bike. Rogers, Tingham, Smith. So we had first go-around, 1, 2, 3 as we head down that third straightaway. Oh, yeah, that's got to be the Miracle Girl herself out front right now. Rogers got it going on down that back straightaway. Cash, Tingham on the 2, and Bryson Smith on the 3. Single file they go. And that's how it'll finish up here. Second go-round of Moto 1. Moto 2 out there, 7-8 local open. Macias, Bross, St. Vincent, and Bigfoot Whitlow out there as we head down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Joe Dirte up front right now. Yeah, Dirte's got it going on the top spot. St. Vincent, a.k.a. Don't try to church it up, son. Coming down that back straightaway. The 80 bike. Yeah, 80 bike. Coming on back this way to the stripe, taking 2 more with him. 306 bike in there. Macias and Saucy Brossi Jr. Taking that 3 spot in the state 10. Moto 3 out there, 9-10 local open. Yeah, Walgren, Denson, and Williams coming on back this way. Yeah, Williams in there with 1 on the Gold Cup, 1 on Walgren taking the 2 out of Moto 3. Both of them heading on to that main event. Moto 4 out there, 11-12 local open. Should have Michelson, Gotch, and Chow. Yeah, I was waiting for it. Coming on that back straightaway. Is that a Ghostbuster up front right now? Coming back this way to the stripe, 27 bike, Drexel Michelson. Is that a Ghostbuster? I can't tell. Yeah, the state 10, a Kachow coming on through that second qualifying spot. Yeah, buddy, at a Moto 4. Moto 5 out there, 13-14 local open. Should have Gray, Parham, Nayland, Swain. Coming down that back straightaway. That's got to be LC Gray. A 30 bike, taking 2 more with him. We got the 44 of Nayland in there, and the 7 of Lydia Parham. And where was Georgie Andrews with a costume this year? Yeah. Yeah, anybody that got the track MVP this year, if you guys need some more T-shirts, let us know. We can have them Wednesday for you. Yeah, the Gold Cup 3 is coming on through with a low point. The 37 bike, a Suitor with a 2, and more with a 3. Out of Moto 6, Moto 7 out there, 9-10 girls, Cruiser, Walker, and Michelson, and Cupcake Henderson looking at 2, top 2 moving on. So we head down that 3 straightaway. I think that's Michelson on the 2 spot on the bubble for that second qualifying spot. Yeah, and out of that final turn and headed back this way. That's going to be the 3 bike, I'm sorry. Cupcake Henderson's in there, followed by the 16, Ensley Michelson on a Moto 7. Moto 8 out there, 31-35 Cruiser, Whidbey, Russell, and Melton. Coming down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Whidbey up front right now. Oh, she took the Beetlejuice outfit off, man. Right? Down that back straightaway, Whidbey. Where's the Beetlejuice costume? Steph? She's got the glasses on, though. That's cool. Melton taking that second qualifying spot out of Moto 8. Moto 9 out there, 10 Cruiser, total points action here. First go around, the 23 bike of the Menace Hertel got the low point. Yeah, it's got to be Sage Hoover out there in the 2 spot. The Hunter, Tarn, James in the 3. So we head down that back straightaway. Here comes Hoover, charging hard. Hertel, Hoover, James, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 12 Cruiser out there, Moto 10. First go around, Phoenix Henderson got the low point. Henderson heading down that 3 straightaway in the final turn. Yeah, Henderson, Williams, Michelson's what we had first go around. Little repeat? No, it's not. Yeah, Michelson's going to get the 2 this go around. Williams will get a 3, so they'll be all tied up. 5 points each. 16 Cruiser, Moto 11 out there. The Storm, the Monster, and Hollywood heading down that 3 straightaway. Coming down the back straight. One-way colors leading the show as we bring it on back this way. The one bike's in there with a low point. 3 bike of the Storm. Hollywood, let me get a glizzy up here in the tower. Let me get a glizzy up here. Come on. Little ketchup on there. No relish. No mustard. 1720. Cruiser out there, Moto 12. Ferguson, Andrews, Roach, who we had first go around. It's got to be Ferguson coming on through with a low point. Yeah, got a good battle going on here with Roach and Andrews. Look at Noah Roach taking the 2 this go around. Yeah, Andrews will take the 3 out of Moto 12. 13 out there. 51-55 Cruiser, Riley, Barnes, and Caro. Is Caro sitting down in the first turn? Oh, coming down that 2 straightaway. That's got to be JT Barnes up front. We got Riley, got Brandon Caro out there, guys. Man, he still looks pretty smooth out there, too. I tell you what, I might have to challenge him to a one-on-one race for Wednesday night. Huh? Get some pyro out here? Yes, yeah? Would you guys be in support of that? Yeah, Barnes and Riley coming on through. With Caro, let's see if he at least pedals to the finish line. Brandon, you still got it out there. You still got it. He's still got it out there. Yeah. One-on-one race for pink slips. Oh, okay. One-on-one race with Caro and Rapp for pinks. And Stephanie Stewart announcing. Everybody's gonna be like, man, see if they're okay at the finish line. That looked really rough. Yeah, Wright's gonna get the low point. Wright, Melton will be all tied up. Pulaski's a no-show there in Moto 14. Well, yeah, gates down, 500 novice, Moto 15 on the track right now. We got Whitlow, Vyans, Gratch, and Jones. 4 riders on the track, 2 riders moving on to that main event. 500 novice, that's going to be 8 wide on the mains tonight. Oh, yeah. In and out of that first turn we go. That's got to be the State 4. Hurricane Josie in the top spot. Coming on that 2 straightaway around the tower turn we go. That's got to be the State 1 on the 2 spot. Princess Whitlow got it going on down that 3 straightaway. Again, this is spots 5 and 6. This next moto will be 7 and 8 for that 8 wide main event and 5 and under novice. Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway right now. It's all Hurricane Josie Vyans. Yeah, checking out right now. Hurricane Josie in there with a State 1, a Whitlow. Yeah, coming back this way. Where's Squirrely Willie today in the gate? What's going on with Squirrely Willie out there sitting it out? Yeah, coming on back this way. That's how it's going to go. Vyans and Whitlow taking those next 2 spots in 500 novices main event. 500 novice second rack on the track right now. Moto 16 should have Taylor, Ralston, Anderson, and Lance. That's got to be the 186. A brand new rider out there lost his pedals. Oh, he's going to try to get it back up and move in the 186 bike. Braden Lance. It's got to be the 40 out there. Lincoln Ralston. 2 of our brand new Rockford BMX Racing League riders out there. Brand new. Some of their first races ever. They're looking at the main event. Yeah, coming on that 3 straightaway, in and out of that final turn. Still Braden Lance, the 186 bike out there with Lincoln Ralston on the 40. So we head down that back straightaway and back this way to the stripe. Heading on into that big-time main event in 500 novice, Braden Lance. Moving on with a 40 bike, a Lincoln Ralston. Great job, riders. Yeah, moving on to 6 novice out there right now. Yeah, it's got to be Moto 17. Looking at Green, Scuduto, and Foster combined up here with Moto 18 with Weagle and St. Clair. It's got to be Arlo Foster up front right now. We are looking at the top 4 riders heading straight to that main event. And right now it is all Arlo Foster on the top spot. Broke Folk Racing colors. He's got it going on here as he crosses the line and brings it on back to the stripe. Yeah, nice job, Arlo, in there with a 1 of 4. We got the A-bike. Leonardo Green showing up with a speed today. Yeah, another brand new rider. 200 and the 270 moving on. Yeah, that's got to be St. Clair and Weagle. And always great job, Holloway Scuduto. Our heart of the rock out there. Nice job. Shout out to Leonardo Green. That's another brand new rider headed to the mains. Great job. 7 novice out there right now. Moto 19 should have Russell, Ron Gary, Danhoff, Lance, and Wojciech. Heading down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Looking at the top 3. Top 3 moving on to that main event. Yeah, as we bringing it out of turn 3 and back this way towards the stripe. Again, your top 3 riders heading to the show here as we bring it on back with Gracelyn Wojcik. Taking that 1 of 3. We got the 196, another brand new rider. Russell Ron Gary's in there. And the battle for that 3rd spot, the 194, the 199. Oh, the 194. Ooh. Guys, we're gonna do a finish line review of that 7 novice, that 3rd qualifying spot. Give us a second. Josiah Lance and Colt Danhoff. That was a photo finish, man. We're gonna take a look at that on the cameras. Wow. Give us just a second on that. We'll let you know who got that 3rd qualifying spot. Too close to call, y'all. 8 novice out there, Moto 20. Should have. Oh, wait a minute. I missed one. So the 306 and the 192. Now we're all good, Nelly. Masius and Robinak made it out of Moto 20. We got 21 out there, 9 novice. Williams, Pros, Kiltz, Matan, and Outson. 197 bike. Malaya Kiltz, she's in there. Got the 656. Xavion Williams is in there. The 647 bike. That's William Outson, and room for one more. As we bring it on back this way, it's looking like the 190. Jarrett's in there. How about the Wild Wolf? Pedal. And the Wild Wolf back there, nice race. Didn't quite make it, but still looked pretty awesome today. The Wild Wolf out there. Good job. 10 novice, 22 on the track right now. Gotch, O'Leary, and Masius. Yeah, coming down that 2 straightaway. That's got to be the 278 bike. J.P. O'Leary on the gas right now. The 38 bike. Tucker Gotch out there. Again, I can't say it enough. Special shout out to all of our BMX Racing League riders out here, man. You guys showed up with some speed. Wildman, are you down here getting the spot for the candy toss already? He's up here, front and center. First guy on the barricade. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway, 278 bike in there. That's J.P. O'Leary. He's moving on through with a 38 bike. Tucker Gotch out of Moto 22. 23 out there. 12 novice, we got Elizabeth Wick, Allison Hayward, Aaron Outson, and Aubrey Newton heading down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be Twisted Colors up front right now. Allison Hayward, the 627 bike. She's got it going on down that back straightaway, taking 2 more with her. Yeah, Twisted Colors in there with a 1 of 3. Look at this battle. Look at this battle for the 2. Well, yeah, the 39, Elizabeth Wick's in there with Aubrey Newton on the 576. Good try out there, Aaron. It's windy, huh? Good try, buddy. 24 on the track right now, 13 novice. Hayward, Patrick, and Hill heading down that 3 straightaway. That's got to be Jackson Hayward out front right now, 234 bike. Hayward on the gas, coming on that back straightaway. Look at this, 3 wide in the next one, heading on into Bermzilla. We'll get to that here in just a second. But we're looking for total points action here. 234 bike. Hayward's going to get the low point. We got Alicia Hill. How about Alicia Hill getting back up and locking down the 2? Nice job, Alicia. Be all tied up with a 641. Anne-Marie Patrick, 5 points each. 26-35 novice out there. Main motor. I'm sorry. Second go around 25. Crane, Danhoff, Burkett, Bloom, and Newton. Yeah, coming on through. We got the 648 in there. We got the 659, the 577, and the 148 all moving on. Out of Moto 25. The 26 out there, 36-40 novice. Hell yeah. We got Tuggle, Whidbey, and Olszewski. JJ Tuggle trying to make it happen here on the 2 spot. Oh yeah, Olszewski trying to reel him in the 3. Tuggle has got some speed though, man. I tell you what. Look at Tuggle. Heading down that back straightaway. Whidbey's in there. Whidbey's in there with a 1 of 2, followed by JJ Tuggle. The 149, JJ getting it done in that 2 spot. Yeah, buddy. 27 out there, 6 inner. Hey, Courtney, what do you think? New nickname for Scoot Noon, Lil G. Yeah, Lil G out there. Yeah, 6 inner out there right now. Total points action here with Tinjum, Nitro, Newton, and Leo Embry. It's got to be cash money out there in the top spot, the 531. He's going to bring it on through. Cash Money's going to get the low point out there. Ooh, the battle with Embry and Nitro. Here comes Nitro charging hard, but Embry's going to get it done this go-around. So Newton and Embry will be all tied up 5 points each. I'll decide that one in the mains. 7 in or out there in main moto. Why do I keep saying main moto? Moto 28.
190.
Okay. Yeah, we got Saucy Brossy coming on back this way. Saucy Brossy Jr., that is. He's in there with the 26 bike of Lightning Lily. So, hey, after that finish line review in Moto, was it, Dana, 19? Moto 19, we had a down to the finish photo finish review with Danhoff and Lance. Colt Danhoff, 194. Yeah, Colt Danhoff got the qualify at the line by an eyelash. Nice job. Colt Danhoff, you got it. Coming on back, we got the 131 in there with Lincoln Wynn. The 131 bike, Mark Patrick III, and Wynn moving on out of 29. 30 on the track right now, 8 in, or should have Campton, Schirkenbach, and the mini locomotive, Chrislyn Lakota. Look at the wild man down here, just ready for the candy toss, man. Helmet in hand, ready to catch some candy. 62 bike in there, Schirkenbach with a 250, 225, Doodle Campton. Out of Moto 30, 31 out there, 9 inner. Looking at Gustafson, Fahey, and Tasbeer coming on that 3 straightaway. Yeah, that's got to be, I think that's Gustafson out there getting it done on the top spot, 150, 195. Yeah, my man Super Cooper out there. Yeah, Super Cooper coming on back this way. Gustafson and Super Cooper, my man in there. He's going to take that second qualifying spot out of Moto 31. Nice job, Coop. 32 out there, 10 inner. Yeah. Got to be the 197 bike out front right now. It's got to be Kadia. Oh, wait a minute. Gotcha. Yeah, 197 bike, a Kadia leading the charge, heading down that back straightaway. Looking for 2 here, top 2 moving on. Here comes Zimmerman charging hard to the stripe. Got the 187 bike in there, and the 249. Ooh, close race. No, man. Oh, 11 inner out there, main moto. Why do I keep saying main moto? 33. Moto 33, Wojciech, Chow, and Anderson coming back this way. Yeah, the State 10's in there. Kachow's in there with a 90 bike of Wojciech. Again, that was Kachow in there with a 90 bike of Wojciech. And just in case you didn't hear, Kachow was in there with a 90 bike of Wojciech. 12 inner out there, 34. Yeah, Swain, Kadia, Geiger, Tingems. We had first go-round, second go-round here. Swain, Sassy Pants, Swain getting it done one more time on the top spot, the 199 at Kadia and Geiger, Tingem on the 3 on Moto 34. 35 out there, 14 inner, Nelson, Geiger, and Swain. Yeah, it's got to be Geiger up front right now. Nelson in the 2 spot. Oh, Showtime trying to get in the mix out there in the 3. Here we go. Coming down that back straightaway, we're going to have a one-on-one battle here with Nelson and Swain. Nelson, Swain, 2 and 3. Oh, Swain's going to get it done. Geiger and Swain moving on. Showtime, he says. Showtime, Swain getting it done. 36 bike out there, 16 inner. Pearson, Tebessing, Zachary, and Jonathan out here in this one. Oh, look at Steezy out there. Spidey Steezy on the 2 spot coming down that back straightaway. The State 4. Tebessing's in there with Spidey Steez on the 36 bike. Out of Moto 36. 37 out there, 17, 20 inner. Roby, Ross, and the Con Man, Connor Fennessy. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Ross back there in the 2 spot, trying to hold on to that second qualifying spot. G-Force out front right now. Roby coming on through. Roby's in there with a low point. Oh, the Con Man. The Con Man's going to get it done in the back straightaway. Man, Fennessy gets it done in the back straightaway. Squirrely Willie is on the track right now. 26-35 inner out there. Harold, Vians, and Lance. Oh, man. Patrick Harold up there. Whoa, look out. The big rip. Coming on that back straightaway. Harold coming on through with Vians. Look at this. Yeah, buddy. Vians and Harold. Jacob says, I don't want any part of that action. I'll be back here in the back. I don't want no part of that. That guy's nickname is Squirrely. 41-45 inner. 39. Fennessy, Bungie, and Schroba. Dana, are we looking at a main event transfer here in Bungie? Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. That's got to be Schroba up front right now. Schroba moving on with the one, the only, Zachary Bungie. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, moving on, Moto 40 out there, 51-55 intermediate. Bertram Jr., Pobelski, and Barnes. Yeah, it's going to be Bertram Jr. out there, the 11 bike on the top spot, coming back this way towards the stripe. Yeah, Bertram Jr. in there with a low point. 60 bike taking the 2. JT, the Candyman Barnes taking the 3. 56 and over and out there, Moto 41, Takanaga, Melton, Pulaski. It's got to be Takanaga up front right now. Pulaski in that 2 spot. Yeah, heading down that 3 straight away into the final turn. Again, Takanaga up front right now. Back straight Pulaski trying to do what he does on that back straightaway. Look at that. Just like that. Back straight Pulaski. He's going to get you. He's in there with Takanaga out of Moto 41. Moto 42 out there. Gold Cup 3 in the inside. Ooh, one-way colors going around the high side. Rogers. Got the Miracle Girl and the Wrath out there with Cupcake Henderson. Yeah, it's got to be Cupcake Henderson out there, the 3 bike. Got it going on down that back straightaway. Cupcake coming on back this way. We got Rogers in the 2 spot. Layla, that is. She's going to take that second qualifying spot. Out of Moto 42, 43 out there. 9 girls expert. Should have Sunshine, Rainbows, and Michelson. Yeah, it's got to be Sunshine up front right now. The Gold Cup 1 bike. Sunshine getting it done out front. Coming out of that final turn. Total points action here. Sunshine, the Gold Cup 1. Well, Sunshine's in there with a low point. A 19 bike. Ensley Michelson will take a 2. And Rainbows with a 3. Out of Moto 43. Moto 44 out there, 1720 expert. Meekum, Scadudo. Mason got the low point. Audra got a 2. And Speed Queen got a 3. That's how it's going to go here. Moto 44, 45 out there, 9 expert. James, Hinderleiter, and Denson. It's got to be the 1 bike out front, the Hunter, Tar, and James. He's got it going on as we round that 2 turn. Yeah, it's got to be Lil Wade, Hinderleiter out there in the 3 spot out of 45. Coming on that back straightaway. Oh, the Hunter, Tar, and James. Check out those wheels, man. Is he riding the new bike? Yeah, check out those wheels, man. The B bike coming on through with him. Lil Wade, Hinderleiter. Out of Moto 45. 46 out there, 10 expert. Schirkenbach, Hertel, and Farr. Dad. Coming on back this way, Schirkenbach, Hertel, and Farr. Schirkenbach and Hertel moving. Schirkenbach and Hertel. Moving on out of 46. 47 out there, 12 expert. Stewart, Manuel, Williams. That's what we had first go around. Coming down that back straightaway, Rocket Rays in there with a low point. 64 by Manuel with a 2 and Williams with a 3. And then 13 expert out there right now, Moto 48 Lane, Mobach and Manuel. Coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. I think that's Mobach out front right now. Oh, Carter Lane's got company. Manuel in the inside. Manuel moving into the 2. We'll see if Lane can get him back. Mobach's in there with a 1 and 2, followed by Manuel. Hawk, he came out of nowhere. Buddy. Tough break. That was a good move by the machine. Jack Manuel, he's been playing football, I think, all summer, so he's got full contact written all over him, Chris, for sure. 14 Expert 49 coming on back this way. Ramirez, Milky Jr., Larson, and Bungie. Yeah, Ramirez, Bungie, and the 56 of Larson all moving on. 50 out there. 15 Expert should have Niesman, Lakota, Dahl, and Suter. Yeah, that's got to be 09 colors out front right now. Lakota. Lakota coming back this way. He's in there with the 1 bike and the 110 and Niesman moving on. 16 Expert. In and out of that first turn we go. 51 out there. Dahl, Schroba, and Adams. Oh, Eli Adams. He's still got it coming on that 3 straightaway. Glad to have this guy back out here once before the season winds down to a conclusion. Adams. Schroba out there in the 2 spot. Schroba trying to hold on to the 2. He's got company. Here comes Dahl in the 3 spot. Schroba and Adams moving on. Schroba, Adams out of Moto 51. 52 out there. 1720 Expert, Beard, Swinbank, and Arrington. Ooh, 4 bike of Beard. He's got Arrington just chomping at the bit out there in the 2 spot. Arrington getting a little sideways. Yeah, he is sideways in all directions out there, that Arrington. Coming down the back straightaway. Beard's going to lock up another low point. Oh, Arrington, look out. Here comes Swinbank. Oh, Swinbank. Going to take the 2. Arrington with a 3 out there in Moto 52. 53 on the track right now. 41-45 Expert. Oh, look out. Scud Missile Scuduto out front right now. Foster trying to ramp things up down that 3 straightaway. He's going to try to get him back here. But right now, it's all the Scud Missile. Where's the Scuduto family at? Man. Oh, here comes Foster. We're 3 wide back this way to the stripe. Foster, Scuduto, and Street. Oh, Foster with the stare down. Whoo. But Street and Scuduto, man, they're going to be all tied up 5 points each. 54 out there, 51-55 Expert. Oh, Eli Adams, you're disqualified for not having a number plate, man. Oh, Eli. So Chase Dahl, you made it. Adams didn't have a number plate on. They DQ'd him. Man. Riley got the low point. Oh, Rundo got the 2. Melton got a 3. They'll be all tied up 4 points each. All right, balance bike riders. Should have Sawyer St. Clair, Hudson Gratch, Bailey Moore, Ezra Weigel, Jet Jones, Max Wynn, and Ivy Jones. Oh, you guys look like you're ready for some candy, huh? Yeah? Hey, Striders, looking for you in the gate. Guys, do me a favor. These scooters and the bike, let's get those moved over. Let's get them out of the way here. Okay. Gates down. Here we go. Striders on the track right now. Oh, no. We lost somebody down there in the first straight. Get them back up and moving. Again, we got Sawyer St. Clair, Hudson Gratch, Bailey Moore, Ezra Weigel, Jet Jones, Max Wynn, and Ivy Jones. Hey, everybody down here, you guys got to do me a favor, though, okay? We got one award to give out, so I got to have you all come up, help me get some noise for this award, okay? And then we'll throw the candy, okay? We've got a new intermediate rider, so I'm going to need some volume out of you guys, okay? You got some volume? Okay, just making sure. All right, head down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be the 442 bike. That's got to be Sawyer St. Clair around in the 2-turn. 648 bike, 646 bike. That's Max Wynn. Head around that 2-turn. Special awards going to all the Strider riders today. Hey, whose bike in the back? Get that bike moved out of here.
This bike?
Yep, this bike right here too, the 65 bike. Let's get it moved out of here. Somebody grab that bike, move it over to the fence over here, would you? Yeah, that's got to be the 076 Jet Jones coming on through. Steezy's got some extra special awards today for the Strider riders. Yeah, buddy. Coming on back this way, the 471 bike, Ezra Weagle coming on through. Nice job, Ezra. Ezra Weagle, nice job. Jeez, what's going on out here? Hold on. 442 coming on through the Sawyer St. Clair. 646, that's got to be Max Wynn. What was that number? Is that 152, Hudson Gratch? Nice job, Hudson. You got Max Wynn coming on through. And how about Ivy Jones of 452? I believe it's Ivy's first race ever out here on the Strider. All right. Coming on back, the 579 bike. That's got to be Bailey Moore. Nice job, Bailey. And also Jet Jones, the 076 bike of Jet Jones. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, Jet Jones, first race ever out here, I believe. Great job, Jet. Yeah, and that is going to do it for our Strider riders. And they're going home with some extra special gifts today. And just a heads up on Moto 28. Moto 28, Madison Blakely was so far out front that she actually qualified with Mack and Nayland. So, Saucy Brossy Jr., you didn't get the qualifying spot. Madison Blakely was way out front, so Blakely's in there. All right, listen up. Shh. Hold on. Listen up. Hey. Shh. Before we throw out this candy, we've got an award to give out over here. I need you guys to make some extra special loud noise for me, okay? Meet me right here. Let's go. All right, guys, follow me. We got a new intermediate rider. And then we're going to throw out some candy for y'all. Heads up for the bikes. Watch where you're going. All right. Man, you guys make me feel like I'm Keanu Reeves walking through a grocery store right now. It's crazy. All right. We got Coach Mark. Well, you guys should have no problem with making some noise today. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Wildman Wick actually slept underneath the tower last night to get a good spot for today's candy toss. Yeah, I saw you. We got out here earlier. You were snoozing down there. All right, guys, we've got an extra special brand new intermediate rider in the house today, y'all. And check this out, come main event time, we've got 2 riders that need 1 win left. And they've got some competition today to get it done. 2 riders in the mains today. We're going to get extra loud for them. All right, let's get a rock star down here. Real quick, let's test this out. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys make some noise? Okay, all right. Now we're warmed up. Okay, let's get a young man by the name of Hunter Swain down here. Hunter Swain. Oh, this guy right here. Coach Mark. Come on out here, Coach Mark. This guy, Midwest Militia Rider, showed up this summer, and this guy had some pretty stiff competition out there. My favorite part about Hunter Swain, he wears it right here on his sleeve, the Papa Smurf logo here. This guy, no matter where, when, or how you see this guy, he's doing this right here, smiling every single time. My favorite part about this rider, always shows up, always competitive, but always the greatest sport you'll ever meet in the process. Rockford BMX, make some noise for your newest intermediate rider, Hunter Showtime Swain. Woo! Nice job, Hunter. Yeah, buddy. And again, guys, we've got two riders looking at turning inner and expert in the mains today. Make some noise for them one more time, y'all. All right. Now, while we got your attention, can you guys hear me okay? You guys hear me okay? Can you hear me, Michael? Okay. Before we get started with this candy toss, guys, everybody look to your left, look to your right. Look to your left and right. That's who we're looking out for when we throw this candy. No pushing, no shoving. We want to make sure we keep everybody safe, okay? So, very calmly, good luck with that one. Follow me down to the tower. Time to throw some candy. Watch out for bikes. Watch out for bikes. Goodness. Yeah, I do, man. This is wild. All right, I need a couple volunteers. You guys want to help me out with something? Let's get these bikes moved back. When you guys grab this one, scoot it back down here. Let's grab this one. Need a volunteer, grab that bike. Let's scoot it back over here. Let's get this one, scoot it back. Okay. All right. Man. Excuse me, buddy. Okay. Look at that. Okay. All right. Hold on.
Extra Strider ones. Because there's some really little kids out there.
Oh, guys, look at all of this candy. Look at all this candy. Remember, no pushing, no shoving. Keep it safe, y'all. No pushing, no shoving. Guys, look towards the edge. Looks toward the edge. That's where all of it's going, out towards the edge. Good grief. Good grief. Yeah, no pushing, no shoving, guys. Holy smokes. Yeah, check out the edges. Check out the edges. That's where it's going. Whew. All right, that's it. We're cashed out. That was a lot of candy. Did you get some? That was a lot of candy, man. Yeah. Did you get some? You get some Smarties? All right. Who didn't get any? Who didn't get any candy? Who didn't get any? You guys, come up to the stairs. Got some more? Oh, these are... Guys, come up to the stairs. If you didn't get any candy, come on up here to the stairs. We'll make sure you get some candy. Hey, Zayden Williams. Zayden Williams. Holy smokes. Oh, man. Holy smokes. I would say the 2025 Halloween Candy Toss was a roaring success. Yeah. Who's going to be the volunteer to help clean this up down here, Wildman? Look at Wildman. He says, now's my time to sneak out nice and quietly. Yeah, we might need a volunteer. Oh, there you go. Might need a volunteer to help clean up some wrappers down here. Thanks for keeping it safe, guys. Happy Halloween.
Sorry about that.
Happy Halloween, guys. All right, next order of business, y'all. We need some trophy card volunteers and somebody to hand out our special Halloween trophies. Special Halloween trophies today, y'all. I'm sure you saw them on Facebook. But we're going to need a volunteer to hand out some trophies and some trophy cards. And we cannot get started in the mains without them. So trophy cards. Need 4 volunteers and 1 volunteer to hand out some trophies. Hey guys, Jake's down to the finish line. We need 4 trophy card volunteers. 4 volunteers to hand out trophy cards. We cannot get started with the mains without them. So who didn't make their main today? Who's going to help hand out some trophy cards? Hey, right there. Jake's right behind you. All right, we got 1, we got 2. Okay. Still need somebody to hand out some trophies, guys. Our extra special Halloween trophies with a witch on them. We need one more volunteer to hand out some trophies. What's up, Hawk? Nice job, guys. Thanks for helping. All right, we got one more volunteer that can hand out some trophies down there. Who we got? All right, we got one. We got a runner. Is that Aaron? Aaron, is that you? Nice job, buddy. All right, guys, main event time. Head on back to staging. We'll get started here with the mains in just a second. Not this. Guys, a little thin back in staging. Main event time. Who's ready for those Halloween trophies in the mains today? Head on back to staging, guys. Main event time. We're ready to go. I'm saying Lovett Chapel looks like a favorite to win in the mains today. Yeah, Lovett Chapel. I see a win coming main event time from Lovett Chapel. He's got the speed, man. And I knew it. I knew he'd have the speed, man. Didn't I call it? I called it. Guys, another 2025 amazing season here at Rockford BMX is winding down to an end. And this Wednesday night, we will be racing under the lights. That'll be our last race out here of the season. So Wednesday night, hope to have y'all in the house Wednesday night. That'll be our last race of the season. And again, before we get started in the main, just want to say an extra special thank you for coming out, making this not only super awesome for the kids, but making this awesome for all of us volunteers and parents alike, guys. You are an absolutely incredible community out here at Rockford BMX, and we appreciate you showing up today for the kiddos. But yeah, hope to see y'all back Wednesday night, and that's going to do it for the year, guys. We've got a lot of stuff in the works and a lot of plans for next season. Can't wait to have you back. But yeah, Wednesday night, last race of the year. Hope to have you out here Wednesday night with us. All right, looks like Nellie B's getting locked and loaded up there, guys. Main event time. Just around the corner. Seriously, 56 motos today. We are going to have some absolute heaters here in the mains. A lot of riders showed up today. A lot of riders in costumes. Somebody's tail fell off. There's all kinds of action out here. So, yeah, guys. Main event time has arrived. Nellie B, he's got him locked and loaded up there, waiting for that big thumbs up. We are ready to go. 2025 Halloween race main event time. Here we go. Oh, yeah, gate comes crashing down, and the mains have arrived. Here we go, Moto 1. Looking at Rogers, Smith, and Tingham. Total points action here. Rogers has a couple low points as we head on into that first turn. The Miracle Girl, yeah, a.k.a. Spider Woman. She's got it going on down that 2 straightaway. Rogers, pair of aces for her. Trophy cards, I'll let you know how the points ended up, so make sure you're listening. All right. Coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. That's got to be the Miracle Girl. Rogers out front. Tingham's got the 2. Smith has got the 3. So trophy cards, again, listen up for the finishes. Coming back this way to the stripe. Overall win going to the E-bike. The H-bike, the Miracle Girl. Rogers taking the win. Tingham's going to get the 2, and the 626 is Smith, the 3 out of Moto number 1. Moto number 2, 7-8 local open. Macias, Bross, St. Vincent, Hinterleiter, Donnell, and Rogers. Heading down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be my man Lil Wade out there on the B-bike. Lil Wade's got it going on. Yeah, buddy. Heading down that back straightaway. Lil Wade taking the win here in 7-8 local open. That's got to be Bad Barbie out there in the 2 spot. St. Vincent with a 3. Oh, little drag race. Rogers is going to get the 4. Bross with the 5. And brings it on through out of Moto number 2. Yeah, Moto number 3 out there, 9-10 local open. Total points, nope. All 3 riders qualified to get here. Walker and Teague and Williams. It's got to be Levi Teague out front right now. Teague in the top spot, coming on that 2 straightaway. In and out of turn 2 we go. That's got to be the Gold Cup one out there. Walker on the 2 spot. We got the Wild Wolf coming down here. What's up, Nora? You have fun today? We can't, not during races, but after. Coming down that back straightaway, Teague in the 25 bike. Still got it going on out here in main moto number 3. Teague's going to take the win out there. The Gold Cup one of Walgren's going to get the 2, and Williams the 3 out of main moto number 3. Main moto 4, 11-12 local open out there. Chow, Michelson, and Stewart. Also not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to get here. Yeah, it's got to be Rocket Ray out front right now. Captain America himself, Rocket Ray, 9 bike. He's going to bring it on home here. Yeah, Rocket Ray's going to get the win out there. Looks like Michelson will take a 2 out. Michelson, where's my tire grab at, man? Where's my tire grab at, bro? Okay. And Kachow's going to bring it on him with a 3. Kachow saying that wind has picked up for sure out there. Main Moto 5, 13-14 local open. Gray, Wettendorf, Parham, Nalen, and Ramirez coming on that back straight away. It's got to be Wettendorf, Nag 14. He's going to bring it on in for the win here. The 30 bike, LC Gray is going to get the 2. Oh, Ramirez, 295 bike, got the 3. Trophy cards, 295 bike, got the 3. That's Ramirez. He got the 3 out there under the Moto 5. Main Moto 6, 15-16 local open. Takanaga, Suter, and Moore, 1, 2, 3 as we head around that tower turn. Yeah, coming on that back straight away. In and out of turn 3 we go. The Gold Cup 3, 8-toe Takanaga. Takanaga's going to bring it on back. He'll get the win. Trophy cards, looks like the 37 of Suter takes the 2. 37 of Suter takes the 2, and Moore got the 3 out there. So Suter with a 2, Moore with a 3 trophy cards. Yeah, main Moto 7 out there. 9-10 girls cruiser, Walker and Michelson and Cupcake. Coming down that 2 straightaway. Gold Cup 1 out front right now. It's going to be Sunshine Walker. Now she's got the 3 by Cupcake. Henderson hot on her heels in the 2 spot. Not a total points race. All 3 of these riders qualified to get here. Hey, Nora. Come up here real quick on the stairs. I got something for you. Give that to the Wild Wolf. Yeah, the Gold Cup 1 coming on through. Wagren's going to get the win out there. The 3 bike of Cupcake Henderson takes the 2, and Michelson takes the 3. Nora, this is for your costume being so awesome today. You're welcome. Happy Halloween. 3135 women's cruiser out there, moto number 8 would be Pearson Melton. It's got to be Steezy Spider Steez on the top spot. This is not a total points race. All 3 riders earned their spot to be here in the main events in 3135 women's cruiser. And Spider Steez got it going on in the 13 bike. She's going to bring it on back this way. Steezy Pearson taking the win out there. Yeah, Whitby's going to get the 2. Melton with a 3 out of main moto number 8. Main moto 9 out there, 10 cruiser. Total points action. Looks like Hertel's got a couple low points. Hoover's got a 2 and James a 3. As we head on down that third straightaway into turn 3. Again, the menace, Skylar Hertel, got it going on the top spot. Hertel coming back this way. Across the line we go into the stripe. Oh, Hertel, he's going to get the win. Hoover with a 2 out there. And the Hunter, Tarn, James will take a 3 out of main moto number 9. Main moto 10 out there, 12 cruiser. Oh, yeah, Henderson's got the low point, but Michelson and Williams are all tied up. 5 points each, so this one will decide the 2 and the 3. But Henderson on the top spot, 17 bike. Henderson's going to get the win as we bring it on back. 27 bike, Michelson will get a 2 out there. Okay, it counts technically. That was a tire grab. And the 005 of Williams will take a 3 out there. Out of main moto 10. Main moto 11, 16 cruiser. Got the Storm, Monster, and Hollywood coming on that 3 straight away into the final turn. Looks like Monster, the 1 bike's got a couple low points, and this one should seal the deal on the win. So Monster will take a win out there. The 3 bike of the Storm will take a 2, and Hollywood, a.k.a. the Glizzy guy, yeah, the 19 will take a 3 out there. Out of main moto 11. Main moto 12, 17, 20 cruiser. Looks like Ferguson's got a couple low points. Ooh, Andrews and Roach are all tied up, 5 points each. Yeah, Roach got it going on, coming down that back straightaway. Roach, he's going to bring it on back. Guys, can't wait to see Eric Pearson's photos today, guys. Trophy cards, how they cross the lines, how they finish up. Eric Pearson, lots of good photos from Eric today. We'll get them posted up on Facebook as soon as we can after races. Again, check out his website. Select that tab that says Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. Jeff Scholes, throw $5 in there, man. Throw him $5 in there. That guy volunteers all that time, not only taking photos, also out on the track volunteering. So throw him a couple bucks. 51-55, main moto 13. How about Troy Schley? Coming on back this way. Big win for Troy Schley. He still got it out there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Barnes out there with a 2. Riley's going to get a 3. Man. How about Troy Schley winning the foot down, winning his first race back in quite some time? Still got it. 56-60 cruiser, Melton, Pulaski, and Wright. Yeah, it's got to be Melton. He's going to take it back here with the win. Coach Mark coming on through with a win. Wright's going to get a 2. Pulaski with a 3. Guys, I'm telling you right now, 5 and under novice and 6 novice are going to be absolute heaters here in the main events. How about we give you a little intro to the cast and crew here in 5 and under novice and 6 novice. We're going to call their names. They're going to give you a little wave to the crowd. You guys give them a little wave back. As always, no autographs until after the finish line. Man, 5 and under novice. Main moto 15. Yeah, we're going to start it out first out of right here in Rockford, Illinois. Getting it done in your 186 bike, Mr. Braden Lance. Oh, where are we at, Rockford? We got more than that. How about out of Winnebago, Illinois for the BFR colors on your 55, Sunshine St. Vincent. Out of Rockton, Illinois, doing it on your 040 bike, Mr. Lincoln Ralston. Out of Machesney Park, Illinois, doing it for the Boosted BMX crew on your state number 1 bike, the Princess Iris Whitlow. Out of Machesney Park, Illinois, doing it for the Midwest Militia crew on your 282 bike, Carson Crocker. Out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the Twisted Crew on the State 4, Hurricane, Josie Vyans. Out of Pecatonica, Illinois, also for the Broke Folk Racing Crew in your 482, Peaches, Eleanor Mack. And last but not least, out of Oregon, Illinois, in your 545 bike, let's make some noise for Kellen Shornack. 5 and under novice. Stacked up 8 wide. Nellie B's got the gate up, and here we go. Oh, yeah, gate comes crashing down. 500 novice, 8 wide here in the mains, and we're rolling out there. Heading down that Rockford drop into the Bermzilla. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on. I see the 482 bike. Oh, headed downtown. That's got to be, Peaches Mack taking the high line in Bermzilla. She's got it going on that 2 straightaway. Peaches Mack out front right now with a whole shot. Oh, that's got to be the 545 bike out there. That's got to be Kaylin Shornack in the 2. Headed down that 3 straightaway. All bunched up for the 2 and the 3 in the podium, but right now it's all the 482. Peaches Mack got it going on. Heading down into that final turn. Oh, Mack out front right now. We're bumping. We're running for 2 and 3. Heading down that back straightaway. Peaches looking for a big win here in 5 and under novice. Coming back this way. Second place rider's got a good charge to the stripe. Here we go. The 482 is going to get the win. Shornack with a 2, the 282, a Crocker with a 3. And the State 4, Nelson Brown. Does it get any wilder than that one? Oh, we'll find out here in a second. 6 novice. Got them locked and loaded up there. Main moto 16. Oh. Yeah, 6 novice main event. They're locked and loaded up there right now. Let's introduce you to the players here. Up first out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it on the 198 bike, Joshua Little Man Ramirez Hillier. Where we at, Rockford? Up next out of Byron, Illinois, in your 270 bike, Mr. Landon St. Clair. Yeah, up next all the way here from Sycamore, Illinois, in your 187 bike, Mr. Lyndon Strissel. Out of Rockton, Illinois, doing it on your 200 bike, Mr. Theo Eagle. Out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the Broke Folk Racing Crew on the 189 bike, Arlo Foster. Up next out of Poplar Grove, Illinois, doing it on your 626 bike, Bryson Smith. Out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it on your A bike, Mr. Leonardo Green. And last but not least, out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, doing it for the Twisted Racing Crew, the 514, Drew Kempton. Yeah, 6 novice main event time, 8 wide. Nellie B's got them locked and loaded, and here we go. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. Oh, here we go. I see a BMX Racing League jersey out front with a hole shot. Heading downtown into Bermzilla. Let's see who's got that hole shot dialed in here. That's got to be, is that Lincoln Strissel out there? Brand new rider of the 187 bike. Oh, yeah, 187 bike out front right now. That's Lyndon Strissel. Where's Coach Mark and Coach Dana? Oh, man, we got a brand new rider out there out front. Oh, getting together in turn 2. We'll get that record checked out here, but right now it's all a brand new, one of their first races ever. Lyndon Strissel, he's got company on that back straightaway, the 626 of Smith. Strissel, Smith, 1 and 2, cross the line, and to the stripe we go. The 187 bike gets it done at the stripe. Brand new rider, y'all. Wow, Lyndon Strissel taking the win. Man, just graduated from BMX Racing League. Nice job. Oh, 7 novice out there, main moto 17, Russell, Ron, Gary, King, Salinger, Danhoff, and Wojciech. Yeah, headed downtown. Let's see who's got that whole shot going on. I see some Fly Zone colors out front right now. That's got to be, I see the 49 bike. Sure is. Kellyanna King's got it going on out front right now. Around that tower turn and headed down the 3 straightaway. Kellyanna King, Fly Zone style as she moves on down into that 3rd turn. She's got company coming here in the 2 spot. Rockford, we're setting it up for another drag race here. Bar to bar on the back straightaway. New rider takes over the lead. Across the line we go to the stripe. The 551 of Salinger taking the win out there. The 49 of Kellyanna King with a 2. That's got to be the 38 bike coming on. Gracelyn Wojcik with a 3. The 196 bike. Russell Ron Gary in the 194 bike. Colt Danhoff. Nice job making the mains today, guys. Yeah, that's got to be 8 novice out there. Main Moto 18, Macias, Shornack, Rabenak, and Helser. I think that's Slick Rock Shornack out front right now, headed down that 3 straightaway. Oh, guys, does it get any better than main event time in BMX? Woo! Coming down that back straightaway. 264 bike, Slick Rock Shornack trying to hold on to the win here. Across the line we go. Guys, make sure you stay behind the finish line, behind the fence. Yeah, the 254 bike. 264. Slick Rock Shornack's going to take the big win here at 8 novice. Man. 9 novice out there. Main Moto 19. Tubbs, Williams, Kiltz, Matan, Outson, Raxter, and Roby. Yeah, that's got to be my man. Renly Tubbs. Guys, make sure, all the parents, make sure you stay behind the fence, too. I know we got a lot of new riders out here, new parents. We keep that finish line clear so nobody gets run into down there. Had it happen in the past. Yeah, Renly Tubbs got it going on that back straightaway. Coming on back this way, that's Bam Bam Roby out there with a 2. Yeah, but my man Renly Tubbs, the hockey zombie himself, he's taking the win. Bam Bam with a 2. That's got to be the 43 with a 3. Yeah, another brand new rider, Bubs Raxter taking the 3. Nice job. Main Moto 20 out there, 10 novice, Gotch, Hirshiguchi, and O'Leary. It's got to be the 278 bike, Twisted Racing Colors. No, that's going to be Midwest Militia colors out there. 541, Isaac Hirshiguchi. Yeah, coming on that 2 straightaway. It's got to be Midwest colors on the top spot. 278 bike on the 2. That's O'Leary. We got the 38 Tucker Gotch out there, podium 3. As we round that 2 turn and head down that 3rd straightaway. O'Leary, Hirshiguchi. 2 and 1 right now. Isaac and the 541 bike's got it going on in that top spot, Midwest Militia style. As we head on back down that back straightaway, the 541 will take the win out there. 278 bike, JP O'Leary's going to hold on to the 2. Oh, gave it a little look and said, I better slam on that gas pedal. Sure did. He's going to get the 2 out there. 21, 12 novice out there. Wick, Allison, Hinterlader, Newton, Gotch, and Spate. Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway. 6 riders showing up to the main events here in 12 novice. I see a brand new plate out front right now. Another league rider. Here we go. 37 bike. Levi Gotch. Coming on back this way to the stripe. Gotch. 37 get the win. Levi Gotch got it done. 37 bike takes the win. Trophy cards. Wow. Nice job. Man, Racing League showing up. Beginners League riders. 13 novice out there, 22 Hill, Patrick, and Hayward. Heading down that 2 straightaway, that's got to be the 234 bike out there, Jackson Hayward. Hayward, the 640 bike, Alicia Hill with a 2, and that's got to be Anne-Marie Patrick and a 3 out there. So Jackson Hayward's got 2 low points. This one will seal the deal and the win for him, but Patrick and Hill are all tied up, 5 points each. Coming down that back straightaway, looks like a big win going to the 234 of Jackson Hayward. How about some noise for Alicia Hill out there, taking the 2. Had a crash first go-around. She got back up and got it done in the mains. Hill taking the 2. Nice work out there. And the 641, Anne-Marie Patrick. Good job out there. Ooh, little bump, little run here. In 26-35 novice, main Moto 23, Hayward, Crane, Danhoff, Burkett, Embry, Newton, and Lovett Chapel. Oh, look at this battle going on up front. Lovett Chapel. Let's see who's got the speed on that back straightaway. Across the line we go, and to the stripe. Lovett Chapel getting the win out there. 735 of Hayward, and Embry locking up the 3. A brand new rider taking wins in how many mains today? Whew. Man. Nice job. Love it, Chapel. Trevon, I told you. You got PMX written all over you. 12, 36, 40 novice out there. Main motor 24. Bross, Tuggle, and Whidbey. Saucy Brossy Sr. Around that 2-turn we go. Hey, your dad's about to get a win. Yeah, buddy. Hi, Piper. Coming down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Bross up front right now. Bross coming back this way. Piper and Owen cheering on Dad at the finish line. It doesn't get any better than that. Bross taking the win out there. Whidbey's going to get a 2 and Tuggle a 3 out of Main Moto 24. Main Moto 25, 6-inner out there, all tied up here. Tinjum's got the low point, but Embry and Nitro Newton are all tied up 5 points each. Yeah, heading down the 2 straightaway. The 552 Embry's got it going on in that 2 spot right now, but don't you count out Nitro Newton coming down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, buddy. Moving on into that final turn. Here comes Nitro. Embry in the 2 spot trying to hold on to it, but Cash Money Tinjum, the 531, he's going to come on through with a big win here. Embry coming on back this way, the 552. Here comes Nitro, the last-minute charge to the line. He says it's a little windy down that back straightaway, and he only weighs about 35 pounds, so Embry's going to get it done out there. Nice race. Moving on, 7 intermediate, 26 out there. Nusser, Blakely, Mack, Nayland, Newton, Wynn, Patrick the third, and Dempsey. It's got to be Dempsey out front right now. The 115's got it going on here as we head out of that final turn. Oh, how about the track champ out there? Just turned intermediate. Doing pretty darn good as an intermediate rider. But the big win going to the 115, A.J. Dempsey. 156 bike, the dude's going to take the 267 and Usser. The track champ, my man Lil G, he's going to get the 4 out there. Out of Main Moto 26. Well, Main Moto 27, 8 intermediates out there right now. Campton, Schirkenbach, St. Vincent, Lance. Heading down that first straightaway, I see the 225 out there. I see the track champ 10. Oh, yeah, that's got to be Racing Grayson Lance out there. Track champ 10 on the top spot, coming around that 2-turn. Yeah, the 80 bike. Oh, St. Vincent jumping into that 2 spot. St. Vincent, he's got it going on, a.k.a. El Dirte out there on the 2 spot. Right now, it's all Racing Grayson Lance up front. Man, he is gone. Track champ 10 for a reason, y'all. Twisted Colors coming back this way. Yeah, Racing Grayson coming on through for the win. That's got to be the 80 by Tucker St. Vincent. We'll get the 3. How about the 225 Doodle Campton? Power into the stripe. He'll get the podium 3. Good job out there, buddy. Lil G. Yeah, 28 out there, 9 intermediate. Should have Gustafson, Simmons, and Super Cooper Tasbeer coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. I think that's the 195 of Gustafson out front right now. So he brings it on back this way. The 195 bike of Gustafson will take a win out there. It's got to be the 33, Meow Meow Simmons. Again, great job on the national anthem today. My man, Super Cooper. Super Cooper coming on through with a podium 3. And Taz says, forget about it. Forget about it. 10 are out there. Main Moto 29, Kadia, Williams, Hood, and Henderson. Heading on into that final turn. That's got to be my man. The Z-Man, the 217. Hey, Rockford! We've got a brand new expert rider crossing the line. Make some noise for the 217 of Zayden Williams. Completing his 20th win all the way from Beginners League to the expert ranks. Man, in one season, guys, that's a legend right there in the making. Hey, Zayden Williams, make sure you tell him in registration so we can get your certificate presented to you Wednesday night. 11 intermediate, Mac, Wick, Chow, and Wojciech coming on back this way. The Wild Man giving it everything he's got. Wild Man, he's going to get the win out there. Liam Wick, 65, taking the win. Man, good battle out there. I think Kachow got the 2. 12 out there, Main Moto 31, Geiger, Tinjum, Swain, Kadia. Oh, Sassy Pants Swain. Got it going on out front right now. Kadia on that 2 spot. Geiger, Tinjum on the 3. As we head down that 3 straight away into the final turn. That's got to be the 34. Sassy Pants Swain's got it going on. Coming down that back straight away, the 34 bike. Big win here for Midwest Militia with Sassy Pants Swain crossing the line on the top spot. 199 bike of Cadilla with a 2. And Geiger, Tingham with a 3 out there. Main Moto 31. Main Moto 32, 14 inner out there. Geiger, Swain, Parham, Zimmerman. It's got to be Lydia Parham out there. 7 bike on the top spot. Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Lydia Parham, Mangler colors on the top spot. Coming on back this way. Parham will get the win out there. Zimmerman's going to get a 2. Yeah, the 22 bike battle of Showtime, but Geiger's going to get the 3. Trophy Cards, 22 bike got the 3. Leah Geiger. 16 inner out there, Main Moto 33. Pearson, Tebessing, Russell. Yeah, it's got to be the State 2. Colin Russell out front right now. Around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Colin Russell out front right now. It's got to be Tebessing in the 2 and Steezy Spidey Steezy on the 3Z. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Big win here for Colin Russell in the State 2. Tebessing will get a 2 out there. And Steezy on the 3Z. Nice and Spidey easy. I don't know. 17-20 are out there. Moto 34. Roby, Collins, Fennessy, and Flood. Yeah, it's got to be 326 bike out there. Aiden Collins got it going on. Flood out there with a 2. Roby sitting on the podium 3, trying to reel him in here down the 3rd straightaway. But right now, we got a good battle going on up front with Collins and Flood. 1 and 2 coming on that back straightaway. Collins, Flood, 1 and 2. 326 back. Collins will take the win. Flood with a 2. Roby with a 3. And the 93 of Fennessy with a 4. And a Main Moto 34. Main Moto 35. 26-35 inner out there. Harold Tubbs and Vians. Hell yeah, it's got to be Tubbs out front looking for the double-double win with his son Renly out there. Renly, what do you think? Double-double with Dad? Yeah, bud, you better cheer for him. You never know what Patrick Harold's got up his sleeve. I'm going to just leave it there. Coming on that back straightaway, yeah, Todd Tubbs going home with the double-double wins with Renly today. Yeah, buddy. Nice job. Yeah, moving on, 41-45. Intermediates out there. We got Bungie, Schroba, and Schulz. It's got to be Schulz up front right now. Schroba in the 2 spot. Bungie out there. Bungie still got it, man. He's still got it going on. Yeah, all they're saying, Troy, can you hear the crowd? They're saying, we want Whidbey. Whoa, Bungie moving up to the 2 spot. Oh, yeah, coming back this way. Schulz going to take the win. Bungie still got the heat. Woo! Schroba taking the 3. But everybody's asking, where's Mike Whidbey, man? Where's Mike Whidbey? Whidbey's hiding in the corner right now. 51-55 intermediates. Main Moto 37 Barnes, Bertram Jr., Probelski. It's got to be the 11 bike. Bertram Jr. is going to get the win. Yeah, Probelski will take a 2 out there. Candyman Barnes will take a 3 out of Main Moto 37. Main Moto 38, 56 and over intermediate. Takanaga, Pulaski, and Wright. That's got to be Wright out front right now. Fly zone style on the 100 bike. Wright moving around that tower turn. Yeah, Wright. Got it going on out there in the top spot. That's got to be Pulaski out there with a 2. Takanaga sitting 3 as we head in and out of that final turn. And down the back straightaway, the 100 bike of Stephen Wright's going to bring home the win here. Pulaski in the 73 will take the 2. And the 205. Takanaga will take a 3 out of Main Moto 38. Main Moto 39, 8 girls expert Henderson, Donald Rogers, and Cupcake Henderson. Wild Wolf, are you sharing your candy down there? Nora? Yeah, she's sharing all her candy with her new friends down there. That's sweet. Coming on that back straightaway. Again, 8 girls expert, 4 riders qualified to get here. As we cross the line, the 1 bike, Sunflower Henderson's going to bring it on through for the win. Bad Barbie with a 2. Cupcake with a 3. And Rogers with a 4 out of Main Moto 39. Main Moto 40 out there, 9 girls expert, Sunshine, Rainbows, and Michelson. It's got to be Sunshine out front right now. Yeah, Michelson in the 2. Rainbows, it's getting awfully windy down that 2nd and 4th straightaway. Guys, sit tight when you get home. Eric Lee Pearson, he will have all of the photos dialed in and posted up on Facebook. Remember, man, select that tab. This is Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. Buy him a cup of coffee, y'all. Help him out. A lot of work goes into all those photos after race day. Gold Cup 1 coming on through for the win. Sunshine. We got Michelson will take a 2, and Rainbows. You're smiling awfully big for all that wind. Yeah, that's just what she does out there. Nice job. Rainbows taking the 3. Out of Main Moto 40. Main Moto 41, 1720 expert. Meekum. Mason, that is. Audra Meekum out there with a 2. And Speed Queen Scadudo. As we bring it on through. Is that Ivan? Wow. Yeah, Mason's going to get wow. Audra's going to get a 2. And Speed Queen Scadudo with a 3. Yeah, 9 expert out there, Main Moto 42, Mogensen James Hinderleiter. Nice job, dude. I knew you had it in you, man. The first time I saw you ride a bicycle, I said, he has it in him to show up and get a win out here. Not just make the mains, get a win. I knew you could do it. Good job, man. I knew you could do it. 25, Levi T coming on through for the win. The Cheetah's going to get the 2. Tarn James with a 3. My man Lil Wade with a 4 out there. Out of Main Moto 42. 43 out there, 10 expert, Schirkenbach, Hertel, Hoover, and Blakely. It's got to be Sage Hoover out there in the top spot, coming down that 3 straight away. Yeah. Hey, Jake, you guys coming Wednesday? Okay, I'll bring that stuff Wednesday night then. Cool. Coming down that back straight away, it's got to be Sage Hoover on the top spot. 34 bike. Hoover's going to get the win. My man, the Rocket, Blakely, he'll get a 2 out there. 44 bike of Hertel will get a 3, and Gunnar Schirkenbach will take a 4 out there, Main Moto 43. Main Moto 44, 12 expert. Stewart, Manuel, Williams, Rocket Ray. Around that 2 turn we go. It's got to be Rocket Ray heading down that 3 straight away to the final turn. Yeah, 9 bike. Captain America coming on that back straightaway. Andrew Manuel on the 2 spot out there. Williams with a 3. So as we bring it on back, the 9 bike, Rocket Ray is going to get the win. The 64 Emmanuel with a 2 and the 36 of Williams with a 3. 13 expert, 45 Gray, Nayland, Molbach, and Manuel. Yeah, it's going to be LC Gray so fast that his number plate just can't stay on, man. It's flapping. Bungie! Still got it, man. Still got it. Schley and Bungie, you know what, the bike shop, I see a bunch of winners down there right now. Whew. Man. Gray coming on through, 44 bike, and Nayland's going to get the 2. State 5, Molbach will take a 3, and the 102 bike of the Machine will take a 4 out there. Out of Main Moto 45. Main Moto 46, 14 expert, Beard, Ramirez, Larson, Bungie, Wettendorf. It's got to be the Nag 14 out there. Yeah, that's got to be the Thrill, William Wettendorf on the top spot, heading down that 3 straight away. He's got company coming here in the 2 spot, charging hard. That's Beard out there on the 6 bike. Beard going to try to reel him in. But Wettendorf says, I'm the Nag 14 for a reason out there. Wettendorf gets the win. Beard, Ramirez, Larson, Bungie. Look at Troy and Zach down there. It looks like an episode of King of the Hill right now. 15 expert, 47 out there. Takanaga, Niesman, Lakota, Dahl, Henderson, Farr, and Suter. Oh, yeah. 44 bike out front right now. Oh, no, that's got to be Henderson out front right now. 13 bike. In and out of that final turn we go. Headed down the back straight away. Everybody's charging hard to the stripe here. Oh, the 24 little bobble. Here comes the C bike. Ooh, man. C14, 24. You guys want to look at it? Hey, 1, 2, and 3 in Moto 47. Sit tight in registration. We got to look at that on the camera, man. Guys, just go hang out over by registration. We're going to take a look at that. Finish line review on that one. That was too close to call. Good race. 16 expert, 48, Dahl, Schroba, Henderson. Again, Main Moto 47, just chill over by registration. We're going to take a look on the cameras. Kavi, we're going to look. We're going to look the finish line. That was too close to call. Yeah, the 102 bike. Henderson coming on through for the win here with Schroba and Dahl. 1720 expert out there, Main Moto 49, Swinbank, Arrington, Beard. Yeah, it's got to be Swinbank out front right now. Swinbank on the top spot, heading down that 2 straightaway. It's got to be Beard out there. And Beard with the 2 as we head down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Trophy cards. Trophy cards, it looks like the 4 of Beard got the win. 4 of Beard should have the win, guys. So how they cross the line is not how they'll finish up. Oh, it is. So Beard gets the win. Swinbank takes the 2. Arrington the 3. Again, Beard, Swinbank, Arrington. 1, 2, 3. And trophy cards, we will have a speaker up here in the tower for next season, so you'll be able to hear a little better. 41-45 expert. Oh, Mac Daddy Matty showing up in that third go-round main event. Street out front right now. Scaduto's just trying to block out Foster. Is Mac Daddy Matty racing in the work boots today? Oh, man, he's all tied up with Scaduto here. Coming back this way. Mac Daddy Matty's got Foster charging to the line. Foster. Oh, he stared him down, too. Stared him down, Scaduto. Man. So Foster got the win. 17 of Foster got the win. The 85 of Street got the 2. And the 55 of Scaduto got the 3. Out of Main Moto 50. Main Moto 51, 51, 55 expert. This one's all tied up, 4 points each, and Coach Mark says, see ya. Coach Mark is gone. He's coming on through here for the win. Coach Mark for the win. Kim Rundles will take a 2 and Troy Riley a 3, and that will do it. Wow, what an awesome day out here, guys. Thanks again, everybody, for coming out to the Rock today. 56 motos for our Halloween costume contest race. Awesome time. Thanks so much, everybody. Wednesday night, last race of the season. Hope to see each and every one of you back Wednesday night, y'all. Wednesday night. And again, we're getting that finish line review done here for Moto 47. All right, Main Moto 47. Results are in for Main Moto 47, 15 expert. The C bike, the locomotive, Levi Lakota got the win. The 13 bike of Kavi Henderson got the 2. And the 24 of Gavin Farr got the 3. So again, 15 expert, Main Moto 47, Lakota, Henderson, Farr, 1, 2, 3 after looking at the finish line review. Lakota, Henderson, Farr, 1, 2, 3.